I'm very encouraged. I'm encouraged with the response of the scientific community. They're laying aside their misconceptions. They're getting out there, talking to the farmers. They're measuring what's happening. They're dispelling a lot of the myths on both sides. Myths on the one end of the continuum that say, all you have to do is throw away those terrible pesticides and you'll live happily ever after. Cold turkey. Well, that's a myth.
Yes.
The myth at the other end of the continuum is if you take away any of our pesticides, or particularly if you make a substantial reduction in pesticide use, there'll be massive starvation. Both of those are myths. And we need to get on with the process of improving the alternatives. It's not just a matter of comparing what we know today about conventional agriculture with what we know today about sustainable agriculture, but rather redressing the deficiencies. We've had 30, 40, 50 years of intensive research on chemical agriculture, and now we're playing catch-up ball.
Mm-hmm. Do you see the problem as one of needing more research, or is it more of getting information to the right people?
It's both. If we had just the process of getting the information to the people, the well would soon run dry. Mm-hmm. We're talking about a moving target. You may come up with a mechanism or procedure for dealing with a certain disease, and it really, really works. Maybe you come up with a disease-resistant cultivar of wheat. Mm-hmm. A few years down the road, it's not going to work anymore because the disease organisms evolve also.
Sure.
And so the disease-resistant cultivars of the 1950s and 60s just get eaten up by diseases today. So that's an example of the need to continually refresh, renew, extend. Mm-hmm. There are many, many biological, physical phenomena going on that we simply don't understand. We need to know more about the rhizosphere. We need to know more about the biological nitrogen fixation processes and various interactions, ecological interactions with regard to pests and beneficials and irrigation and moisture and soil fertility and all these different realities that come together on a farm. Mm-hmm. We need research to unpack and understand the various components. We also need integrative research that pulls it together into a whole farm perspective. Mm-hmm. We need research that unpacks the financial and ecological dimensions of alternative farming methods. And along with that, we need a mechanism for delivering the findings to farmers and other users in readily usable fashion.